Do the other one, Grinch. Let's just dive deep down into this. My about this is not a review of good or bad. This is a question about the self, the internal lore. And here's why. One main complaint I hear, like from nostalgia critic, is, "Oh, these who's are all materialistic and shallow." Now, yeah, these two are nothing like the original Who's, even though never really seen much original Who's. Here's what we do, or what we do see original Who's. Isn't really too much difference though. Can't really say. What? Did you hear that? Did you hear that again? What? Foo-fa fan? The Foo-fa fan? Are these who's white supremacists? For people who say like, "Oh, the Grinch doesn't need a backstory. This sequel doesn't need to exist. This prequel doesn't need to exist." Does any movie need to exist? I mean, it needs to be time watching movies wrong for thinking about them too much. As in, to me, if a movie did a good job, captured my imagination, it would stop me thinking about it. So here, going into the Grinch's backstory, most of the movie is its own movie, its own story, someone's own ideas, and its lore. We know these zoos are actually made in the sky. I never got that until recently. Yeah, it doesn't make sense though. Just what you just described though. Another plot hole. Oh really? Let me fast forward this. So why did he name their kid that? And listen to how he talks later in life. I wonder if whoever made these Who's decided saw where their culture was going. Saw where their culture was going. Black Friday heard, or maybe because that's whoever these Who's were pacifically made, designed, which is why this scene doesn't make this joke doesn't make sense. I thought they didn't reproduce that way. You just established that very scene they don't reproduce that way. So the Grinch was probably made to have a small heart, made to not be getting enticed with all this. He was made to steal Christmas. After the Grinch succeeded in his mission, well, this kind of bland though. Like, don't we heard of Christmas every day? That Simpson pointed out that joke. After the Grinch succeeded in his mission, there was no need for him to have such a small heart anymore. To be fair, this is a more realistic depiction of one thought changing your entire outlook on life. This is actually pretty tame though. There'd be a more vomiting, crying for much longer. There would be turned to a nervous breakdown based on a single with one thought, and it actually kind of makes fitting with one thought that being killing the entire basis for his entire view for decades, and a literal change of heart too. And don't say it's realistic, coming from people who say no movie really need to exist, and we shouldn't be thinking about it, even though good movies mean you can't help but think about it. Your creator is showing. Giving you your heart back.
So he brought back the toys and the food for the feast, and he himself